39%. That's the level 1 pass rate for the May 2026 CFA window. Based on the latest data showing level 1 at 39%, level 2 at 43%, and level 3 at 50%. If you just got that email from CFA Institute, pass or fail, you're probably doing one of the two things right now. Either celebrating and wondering if you got lucky, or panicking and wondering if you are just not smart enough for this. Both reactions are based on a misunderstanding of what this number actually is. And I'm going to fix that in the next 9 minutes. What the pass rate actually measures. Here is the number CFA Institute does not put front and center in the press release, and it changes how you should read your result. These pass rates represent a recovery from pandemic era lows and now track closer to the historic average: 41% for level 1, 45% for level 2, and 50% for level 3 since 2014. So May's number aren't cracked down. Ask yourself honestly, did the exam suddenly get harder, or did you just walk in without the full picture of what normal looks like? Because this is what CFA has looked like for over a decade, with one exception you actually need to know about. First-time candidates in May 2026 passed level 1 at 45% compared to just 25% for the candidates who had deferred. That's a 20-point gap. Not because deferred candidates are worse students, but because the data suggests deferral rarely fixes the underlying preparation gap. Momentum and consistent study schedules explain most of the difference. One more thing that trips people up around result day. If you're still waiting and everyone else in your study group already got their email, check your practical skill module status before you panic. Candidates have to complete at least one PSM at each level before a scorecard is even released. So a delayed result is sometimes a paperwork gap, not a performance one. So did you pass on your first attempt? That's not luck. That's structure working in your favor. Didn't pass or mid-referral right now? The fix isn't try harder next time. It's rebuilding a study schedule, not just adding more hours. Why one bad pass rate doesn't define your ceiling? Now here's the part nobody tells you. When you're starting at a did not pass email, CFA Institute results only tell you pass or fail along with topic level performance, not a ranking against your batch, not a verdict on your intelligence. It's a threshold. You either cleared the bar or you didn't, and the bar is calibrated the same way every window. So why does this matter for your career, not just your ego? Because public salary data consistently shows meaningful premium for CFA level 1 clearance over comparable peers without it. A gap that tends to widen as you progress through the program, regardless of which attempt you cleared it on. Think about it. Is a hiring manager in Mumbai or Bengaluru really asking first attempt or third? Or they asking, did you clear it? And what did you do with your time while attempting it? The real number that matters, what happens after you pass. Let's talk money, because that's really why you're watching this. So what does clearing level 1 actually put in your pocket? Fresh level 1 clears in India are realistically landing 5 to 8 lakh per annum in research, valuation or junior analyst roles. Mumbai runs 15 to 25% higher than other metros because that's where most AMCs and investment banks are headquartered. That's entry level. But is that the number that should actually motivate you? Not even close. According to CFA Institute's 2026 Impact Study on Compensation and Career, recently awarded charter holders. From 2024-2025 report, an average annual income of 32.4 lakh with roughly 6.1 years of experience, up from 28.6 lakh in the same cohort back in 2022. And the overall charter holder average sits at 66.6 lakh with 9 years of average experience. So which number are you actually chasing? The 5 to 8 lakh per annum starting point or the 66 lakh a decade out? Because level 1 doesn't pay you 66 lakh, level 1 buys you a seat at the table where that number becomes possible if you pair the charter with real experience, not just exam clears. If any of this is confusing, your score report, your PSM status, your next registration window, or just what to do from here, that's exactly what our counselors are there for. Reach out on the number on the screen right now or drop your question in the comments and we'll walk you through it. What to actually do next based on your result? So 3 scenarios. Which one are you in right now? Number 1, you pass level 1, register for level 2 immediately. Momentum is the entire game here. Don't let 6 months of "I'll start next quarter" turn into the deferral trap we just talked about. Number 2, didn't pass? Before you re-register, have you actually opened your score report? CFA gives you topic level performance. Most people never look. If ethics dragged your score down, is that really a study harder problem or a study the specific gap problem? Number 3, deferred and reattempting. Ask yourself, is the calendar built like a first-timers with fixed weekly hours, or is it whenever I have time? Because that's the single biggest lever separating the 45% from the 25%. A pass rate is not a referendum on whether you belong in finance. It's a threshold, calibrated the same way every window, that roughly 4 in 10 people clear on a given attempt. And the ones who clear it consistently aren't smarter, they are just more structured. Comment below and let us know which level are you attempting in the coming window. See you in the next video. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.